If you look at bully, Asian hate crime, violence, you see the similar pattern. People in no positions to fight back because they're weak and they're scared. As the guy who get beaten quite a lot before, I don't want to see nice people suffer like this. But what else can I do? It's just the dark truth of our society. In fact, by encouraging people to have the powers to fight back, to train, just to shut another individual down is already wrong. Try to educate the young generations so that they grow up, they not become an asshole. Try to bring people awareness up. How long does it take? That sounds like a good plan. But if I'm weak and I get bullied, I worry about not getting beat up today and tomorrow, right? In mythologies, movies, the holy heroes always beat the evils. So when I'm on the street by myself, am I supposed to rely on a heroic act of a strangers? I don't think so. If that effective, you won't have that many clips online to watch. In fact, when violence happen, they just start to put up their phone, film it, and put on social media, right? Nobody interrupt the bad guys. Me alongside with many other martial artists, we offer the solutions, a way out to this headache. But people just refuse to do it. They just refuse to hurt the bad guy, simply because they never actually experienced it. I always ask it in my interview, are you willing to hurt the bad guy for him to stop hurting you? The answer is the same every single time. Only one say yes. And I can see in her eyes the sadness, the anger. She's been there. So it's a good thing that we live in a peaceful area. Most of the time, people don't need to defend themselves, right? But at the same time, it's the bad thing because now you're not prepared enough to actually defend a real violence. Honestly though, in the street, most of the time I see Asian hate crime, violence, crime related, can totally avoidable. But people usually choose to stay and argue with the bad guy. What the hell? So, do you prefer being right? Or do you want to go home safely? It's totally up to you, right? If you choose to stay, you know what's gonna happen. It would be naive to think that, nothing gonna happen. He's just gonna argue with me in a civilized manner and I'm just bring the sane in him out. Well, that's really naive. If you think the guy would argue with you in a civilized manner, he wouldn't call you, by your race, right? He wouldn't call you Jing, right? He wouldn't bully you. If he's civilized enough, it takes poison to actually treat poison. And nothing glory about it to brag about, simply because me and other martial artists who need this cure, we in pain, man. Like we have a disease. It occurs, not a blessing. So I understand why people refuse to do it, why they refuse to hurt the bad guys. If you're in no positions to do so, then choose to live defensively. But people don't like that. They oh, you're being racist, you're wrong, I have the right to do this, do that. You're being this, you're being that, you're being disrespectful, I call the cops on you, blah 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 blah. They like to stay there and talk their rights. Fighting is the same, right? When somebody punches you in the face, You never ask yourself, why the hell I get punched? You never ask yourself, which technique should I use, right? You don't just stay there talking to yourself, talking to him, why he attacked you. Would you dodge it first, shut him off, and then talk to him, right? Why you want to talk to a threat and get sucked into the story and he could now, easily attack you because you suck too deep in the story now, right? Everything in this world, you have to earn it. Work hard, earn the great paycheck. Train hard, earn the safety. And power, earn the right to be nice. But then, a lot of people, when they have powers, they tend to forget. And then, they start to turn their back and use the power against the weaker guys. That's just how the world is. If you choose to being nice because you fear and you're weak, that not being nice, you just do that because you fear. That not true compassion. If you have no fear and you still being nice, that is the real, genuine compassion, and that will give birth to peace. A difference between a hero and a villain is that after he defeats the villain, he don't come back to the village and wreck the whole village. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let all join hands and raise the awareness of our community. If you want to learn more about martial art or self-defense, you know where to find me. But keep this in mind. Technique don't win fight. Repetition does. So make sure you train hard. I'm Jay. This is easy.